while the internet is flooded with discussions about rape following the tragic incident that happened with the 26-year-old veterinarian Dr. Priyanka Reddy in Hyderabad, India, has left most wondering why rape and why is it increasing. Now you gotta listen to these popular answers. It's all because of lack of education and nothing else. And just then, a 4-year-old schoolgirl in Jharkhand, India, allegedly raped by 2 of her school teachers. Here's one more popular answer. It happens to those girls who defy their parents and wander off unchecked. These girls are uncultured and they deserve to be punished. Just watch my words, they deserve to be punished. And just then, a Uttar Pradesh woman sold off by her own father, gang raped and sets out to fire when the police denied to file her complaint. One more popular answer. The rapes are increasing because women these days wear revealing clothes and always want to look attractive. And just then, a Florida man jailed for 70 years for raping his 1-year-old daughter and posting the footages on the dark web. A man in Telangana, India, caught raping a 9-month-old infant. Guess we gotta ensure that infants be better born with their clothes on. Listen to the next one. It's rampant in developing countries, and things are way better on the other side of the world. And just then, dozens of documented reports of sexual assault of migrant women across the borders in the last 2 decades in the United States, and no one knows how many unreported. One stats, every 73-second an American is sexually assaulted. And listen to the next one. It's increasing because women these days are so career-oriented and they do not want to get married and settle down. Marriage, the taken badge, acts as a shield. And just then, a 35-year-old woman sexually and physically assaulted by her 40-year-old husband every week for a decade in the presence of her 5 children. If this is enough, let's focus on some real answers. According to India's annual economic survey 2017-18, the country's sex ratio is highly skewed. The country sees 115 boys born for every 100 girls, which is against the natural law of 105 boys for 100 girls. And the key reasons are a preference for male child, sex-selective abortions, and of course female infanticide. The effect of this on the crimes happening does seem modest, but definitely cannot be ruled out. After the gory incident of Nirbhaya in 2012, the reported rape cases climbed 60% to around 40,000 cases in 2016. The conviction rate, however, is still stuck at 25%. The reported rape cases pending trial stood at 133,000 by the end of 2016, according to the National Crime Records Bureau. And as we all know, justice delayed is justice denied. In this scenario, the encounter of the 4 rapists by the Hyderabad police seems all fair and definitely commendable. As per popular understanding, these rapists have a filtration criteria before choosing their victims, and the filtration criteria are neck length, skirt length, the portion of the hand exposed, the portion of the neck exposed, etc., etc. And if you do believe in this is for you. Of the 40,000 reported cases in 2016, 40% accounted for child rapes. Still want to kill the freedom of your mother, sister, and daughters? It's not the rapists, it's us, teaching them that our women are weak and that these men have an additional responsibility of making them submissive. Don't judge a girl by the shortness of her clothes, but by the greatness of her character. And for the last one, I do not need the support of any stats for this ground reality, because it's quite obvious in the way we are brought up and the society we live in. All these talks about human freedom are limited to the rest in peace tweets, retweets, or the RIP retweets and tweets, which definitely cannot mend the ripped heart of a mother who just lost a daughter, and not to forget the TRPs and the temporary public outbursts followed by normalcy and silence. Cannot step out of the house after 7 o'clock. Cannot wear this dress because it would show off your cleavage. Only virgin girls for marriage in spite of several bachelor trips to Bangkok. And the best part, I've seen mothers cross-checking on behalf of their boys before they buy their daughter-in-laws. Please step out with your brother because you're not safe alone, yet again preparing one more boy to inherit the ever-growing patriarchy. In a rape, it's not just the rapist, it's the society he lives in. It's the peer group he's in, it's the family environment he's been brought in, and not to forget the fear he has for the country's justice system. Thus I urge all the men and women out there who are responsible for bringing up the next generation of men to tell them and to teach them that you can be gentle and still be a gentleman. You can be tough and yet be a woman. And a superman almost always appreciates a superwoman. That pink is just a color and it doesn't make you inferior. Allow these tears to roll down because men too can also have an emotional meltdown. Shun the social construct of macho-ness because it will never teach you the true essence of humanness. And remember that true masculinity subsumes the tenderness of femininity.